Got the Equinox here, and I have about 160 rings here, and then a bunch of gold jewelry and some silver jewelry down there. They're all laid out separately, and I have a row of all gold rings here. Most of them are 14 karat gold rings right here. They start out small and they get bigger and bigger and bigger as I go up to the big honkers up there. And then I got some smaller gold rings here, some 14 karat yellow gold ring. And then I start out the white gold, and there's a whole line of white gold rings, and they go bigger as they go up. And I have another row of silver rings, and they're just kind of random silver rings here, right? And then I got all the way down the end, and I got some gold necklaces and some gold jewelry down there on the end. And then I have two rows of a row of silver rings and junker rings, and another row of junker and silver rings here. They're all spaced about 10 inches apart, and I'm gonna swing the Equinox over these. Hopefully I can get all these. So I'm gonna start out with the small rings, right? I'll start out in part 1. Small gold rings first, right here. I'll turn my volume up here. 7, 6, 8, 9, 5, 13, and this is a broken ring right here. This is actually one that I found. This is the first ring that I found with my Equinox. I actually broke it when I was testing it. I tied a piece of string to it and I broke it, pulling it out of the ground there, so it doesn't read up very good. But broken rings sound really scratchy, right? All right. 15, 13, and I'll just show you the size on some of these gold rings. They're all, most of them are 14 karat gold ring. I think all the rings are 14 karat, right? This is one I found up on Jewelry Hill with my Amphibio right here. And that ring right there, the one that I found on Jewelry Hill, it was reading up in the 80s when it was about 6 or 7 inches deep in some hot soil, and I think it may have been on its edge, but it was a really scratchy tone. I had my large coil on my Amphibio running at 20 kilohertz, and I think I had some 4-tone there because I was trying to go deeper. But when I got it out of the hole there, it was reading solid 35 on the Amphibio. But I'll get the Amphibio. I'm gonna do all these machines here today. Make a separate video for each machine. 14. This is that gold ring that Jim found in the park the first 5 minutes that we got there. It's all munched by the mower. And some of these rings have been munched by the mower. 13. 14. 16. 17. 19, 23. This one's really jumpy because it's an odd shaped gold ring. I found this one with my MX Sport. Really odd shaped ring. 10 karat gold. I think it's 13 karat gold. Or it's 12 karat gold. Right? They read up all different, man. Those odd shaped rings, right? Here's a honking gold ring right here. I think this weighs 21 grams or something. Zales Jewelers. See, all jumpy. Here's another honking gold ring right there. 24 gram gold ring. Now I'll come over to these smaller gold rings over here, this line right here. 9. I'll just show you what they look like, right? Just small little gold rings, right? This one right here is small. There too. They're yellow, 14 karat gold ring. 9, 4, right? 5. I'll show you this one right here, right there. Now here's the white gold right here. This is the line of white gold rings that I have here. Here's a big honking one right here. That one actually might be tungsten. This is that class ring I found this just a couple months ago. Honking class ring. Here's a 9 right here. Oh, struggling on that one. See that? This is the gold ring 14 karat gold ring that Jim found in the field with his MX7. It was right on the surface, and he digs up a lot of foil. I dig up a lot of foil too, but the Equinox, not even hitting it, right? In Park 1. See, because Park 1 favors the higher frequencies. So if I switch it over to Park 2 here, watch it hit it. Right, it hit it. It's a solid 1 there, right? I'll just stay in Park 2 here. This is what I prefer, Park 2, for hunting for gold. Here's another white gold ring here. This one's actually a platinum. That's a platinum ring right there. This is another, no, this is that gold ring I just found the other day with my Deus in the curb strip. Number 9. I was hitting it with the Equinox. I actually had my big coil on. I had my big coil on the Equinox, and I hit on this gold ring the other day in the curb strip. Number 11, right? This is a honking one. Honking white gold ring, right? Here's the biggest white gold ring that I have right here. Big one, right? Monster. Probably weighs 15, 16 grams, something like that. Now I'll get into small jewelry right here. 14 karat small gold jewelry right here, right? Just little pendants, right? All these are live digs. All these are live digs, right? Most of these rings are live digs in my videos. This little heart that I found with the Deus, right there, has a bunch of jewels around it. I didn't even know this was gold until I got it home, until I looked at it really close. I thought it was just some junk jewelry because it sounded like Cancelaw, right? Most of these rings sound like Cancelaw, right? 5, some foil there, right? That's that spinner Jesus that I found with my Amphibio in 20 kilohertz, right? All these pendants here. Pendants, that heart pendant. There's that another heart pendant. Now this is that section of gold bracelet or gold necklace that I found just the other day with the Equinox, and I found another large section with my Deus with big coils on, right? I found this with my big coil. Now I'll put it in Park 1. See if it hits it, right? See if it hits the small stuff, right? It's small jewelry, right? Not hitting it, right? So if you want gold, you better be in the higher frequencies or in multi-frequency Park 2, you know, to favor those higher frequencies. So I'll just put it back in, I'll just stay in Park 1 here, right? Here's a huge piece of gold right here, large piece of gold, right? Probably weighs about 7 grams, 8 grams. And I dug that up with my MXD All Pro right here at the State Fairgrounds. Now watch this necklace here, and I did find this. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it on camera, but this is that small little clasp I found with my big coil the other day with the Amphibio. It was part of one of these large necklaces here just the other day. Small little 14 karat gold clasp there, and it hit it. The big coil with the Amphibio hit it. Right? Make sure I don't step on any of these rings here. And I do have some more gold rings that I didn't want to really set over here because they're a lot more expensive than these right here. Right? See that bracelet right there? 14 karat gold bracelet. Not hitting it in Park 1. Right? Go to Park 2. Hits it a lot better. See? Here's a 10 karat gold necklace. A large one. I think 12 grams. Or no, it is yeah, 12 grams. There's another bracelet that Jim found right here. I'll put it in Park 1 here, right? I'll see if it'll hit it, right? In Park 1. Really jumpy, right? It sounds just like foil, a small little piece of foil. You have to dig up a lot of foil to get gold rings. And here's a, let's see, what is that? That's another, that's a platinum ring right there. I don't know why I put that in there, but some more gold there. Now I'll go to Park 2. And this is a pennant that I found. This is a pennant that I found with a prototype that I was testing for White's Electronics. You know, it has some gold on the top of it. It's mixed metal there. Jumpy tone, right? Jumpy tone in Park 2. Go back to Park 1 here. Here's a gold coin right here. 1910 $5 gold piece right there. 18. Park 2. 18, right? Here's the silver rings. All the junk, these are all silver rings right here, right? I'll go to Park 1 because if you want to get silver, be in Park 1. If you want gold, go to Park 2, right? 21. This is that silver ring that Jim found. Two people humping. Two people on top of each other doing their deed, right? Here's another silver ring. 34. 21. 26. 28. 29. This is that silver ring that I just found last week in the park with my Deus X35 coil, low frequency coil. I found this. It's very small yin yang gold silver ring. 21, 25, 26. Really scratchy one there. I found most of these rings right in here at the fairgrounds. Old rings, right? Old silver rings. Look at this thing. It's pretty sick. This is one of the oldest rings I've ever found. Very, very sick. I haven't cleaned it up yet, but because it's so old, I don't want it to start crumbling on me. I really don't clean it up. I'll clean the older rings up too much. 26, 23, really scratchy, really jumpy tone there, right? If the rings are odd shape, they're gonna read up not very clean, right? 30, 29. So this is another live dig ring right here. I found this with my Simplex, and this is an Avon key ring right here, right? Struggling on it, right? Right, really jumpy, because it's not a complete circle, right? Here's another silver ring right there. And with the gold right there, you know, you have to dig up a lot of foil, a lot of crappy, low conductive targets, and there is more foil than anything out there in the park, especially in the parks. And if you want those gold bracelets, you better plan on digging up a lot of low tones, because those bracelets right there were just barely hitting it, you know. I've tested a lot of these machines here on all this stuff. You know, I do a lot of testing on these rings here. If I'm not metal testing, or if it's dark out, I am either doing my videos or I'm just swinging rings over. I'm testing my machines at different frequencies, just mixing it up, you know. Different coils, different frequencies. I just want to train my ear so I can hear this stuff in the ground, right? Here's a junker ring right here, right? That junker ring sounds just like some of those gold rings, right? This is silver ring right here, really old one, man. Just crunchy. There's a copper ring, solid copper right there. Another copper ring, tungsten right there. Big old tungsten ring right there I found. And these are live digs, right? I have them live digs on video, right? Here's another tungsten ring right here. I think Jim found this one the other day. Yeah, Jim found this one the other day, and I found this one a couple weeks, 3 weeks ago. Tungsten right here. Read low, right? Even though they're a large ring, tungsten and gold, tungsten and stainless steel read up really low, right? Now this ring is going to be really jumpy because it's not a complete circle, right? You're not going to be able to hit it really that great, you know, since it's not a complete circle, right? I'll go to Park 2 here. I'll probably struggle with it. Yeah. That's actually another silver in there. It's struggling. It's struggling on that. The snake ring that Jim just found. Oh no, this is the one that I found at the beach with my Deus. Struggling on it, right? Struggling on it. I'll go to Park 1 here. right? Look at how much higher it reads in Park 1 than Park 2, right? Because I just changed frequencies, right? It's favoring different frequencies. These programs favor different frequencies. So if you're going for a specific target, you know, it's going to hit on Park 2 is going to hit on gold rings a lot better and small gold jewelry than Park 1, right? This is that coyote ring that Jim found just the other day in a sand lot in a volleyball court, right? Now I'll put it in Park 2 and see how it responds to it, right? About the same on that one. 19, 23, 11, small ring there. Very, very old ring. A lot of these rings down here I've found at Jewelry Hill too. I found probably 80 rings up at Jewelry Hill last year. Or between Jim and I, we found 80 or 90 rings. Very small ring right there. That one I think is gold. That's a gold ring. I don't know why that's there. But these are live digs, right? These are live digs. Here's that silver cat that I found. That silver pendant in the park downtown. Now here's the kicker right here, right? This huge silver bracelet I found. This is over an ounce. This huge silver bracelet I found in the curb strip. It's from Mexico, right? Now I'll go to Park 2. See what it does. Really hard to pinpoint some stuff, right? But I'm going to test out these other machines here real quick. Just do a comparison. You know, every one of these coils and every one of these machines responds differently to in different modes and in different frequencies. You know, it's just a crapshoot, man. It's pretty much all luck when you get on a ring or some gold, because somebody had to drop it there in the first place.